Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to the weekend, welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 35 on this fine Saturday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know how your weekend league is going down below in the comment section. I want to know what your current record is and actually who your main goal scorer is this weekend so far. Who's your top tier striker that you're using in your team. And as you're down there leaving a comment, you can do me a huge favor. Hit the thumbs up button. We're shooting for 5,000 likes. I say it every day. I harp on about it all the time, but I need your support on this series and 5,000 likes is your goal. Thank you for that in advance. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here and click the notification bell so you never miss a vid. So cast your mind back to Wednesday night when we got a new Silver Stars objective. We're going back in time just a little bit today to unlock kean. Kean? Don't know how to pronounce the name if I'm honest. But yeah, I whipped my silver team out again. This is my squad that I've kept since the last time we unlocked Mukhtar. And I go into my first game. I haven't actually put him in the starting 11, but I'm just going to bring him on and we'll probably be all good. EA upped it a little bit this time, so instead of 2 wins, you needed 3 wins, and you needed to score a bunch more goals and get a bunch more assists, but it still wasn't a huge hassle, if I'm honest. And having the silver informs from previous weeks is definitely a bonus because I don't know, they have really good shooting, and so it feels a lot easier when you're one-on-one to make sure you actually score a goal. And actually, the team that I've got is really quite nice. It's not like a crazy team, and it's not the best silver team you can get, but I tell you what, I actually really enjoy using it. And this is one of my favourite things to do every week now. I just like 6 PM on a Wednesday because, one, we get a brand new team of the week, and we see what we're potentially going to get in red the next day. And then also, of course, just the Silver Stars. I just think it's a lot of fun. So, as you can see here, I'm 4-1 up in the very first game. I think I end up going 5-1 up, which is perfect because the area that we get bottlenecked on typically over the last couple of weeks has been I go 1-0 up and they quit. So I get the wins that I need, but I don't get the goals and assists that I need, so I end up having to go into more games. This right here essentially means that I get those goals really early on, and then because right at the end of the match I thought, you know what, he stuck around, I might as well let him have his goals so that he gets a whole bunch towards what he's doing as well. And then the second game, I think the guy wanted goals. He messaged me if I could give him some goals. I said, well, I need the win, and I ended up winning, and he ended up getting loads of goals, so that worked. It ended up getting me all of the goals that I needed. Right here, as you can see, I won 12-8. GG's to that guy. What an enthralling game. And then the third and final match, I come up again. Oh, actually, no, I rage quit one in between. I went 2-0 down, and that is my rule that I will quit if I go 2-0 down. So GG's to that guy as well. I just thought I might as well not bother showing you that. And we get 1-0 up in this game, and this guy literally just quits after 2 minutes. So it was about 45 minutes or so. It took me to unlock kean, which is great, and I will gladly welcome him to the club. So yeah, we get him, and that is that part over. I just wanted to go back in time to show you that I did unlock this card, and he looks all right. You know, he's got 84 pace, 82 dribbling, and then 80 shooting, which obviously for a silver is kind of nutty. I have since used him in some squad battles matches to unlock a rare mega pack, which I think you'll also see in this video. And I have to say, he's not as good as Vidra. Vidra's really, really solid. I enjoy him a lot. But yeah, this is a nice card. It's PSG and all of that as well. So we get ourselves a rare Electrum Players Pack for level 20. What is it? Come on, come back. There we go. Level 23. We are now not too far away from level 30, but we're a bunch of XP away, so I need to work on that at some point. And we actually get a walkout from this rare Electrum, which is the first walkout I feel like I've had in... Well, actually, I got one yesterday. It's not as long as I thought it was. We had rewards yesterday, of course. Now, we end up getting Keylor Navas. As soon as you see that nation pop up, you know exactly who it's going to be. It's not the greatest walkout, but it's an 87 that I'll put towards an SBC. You never really expect to get one in the season objectives rewards, so I'm very happy to get a little walkout, you know, because that doesn't happen all the time. So Moise Kean makes his way to the bench, as is Mukhtar. I might have to try and like zhuzh the team up a little bit to get them all in the starting 11 so that I put the fear of death in people when I come up against them next Wednesday to unlock whatever the next one is. But yeah, as you can see, here is confirmation of the player selling. I did show you that in yesterday's video. But this was when they actually sold. So we could have got more for them if I waited until Thursday morning after rewards to sell them, but I sold them Wednesday night because their prices seemed high, and I just thought that was going to be my best chance of making money. I do know now that 2 weeks in a row after rewards the market has gone up, so I will remember that for next week. And this was like the idea of the team that I was going to buy. I was just going to go and buy Frankie, and then I thought, you know what, I actually want this Llorente. I went and bought him. He was 280 something, and I ended up sniping one for 273. I'm probably going to end up losing money on it, but it looked like a solid CDM, and this team now, I will change it. By getting Llorente, I've now decided that I actually want to try the 4-1-2-1-2 second variant this weekend and see, because it's been working for a lot of people against me, and all of my friends are using it, and I'm like, all right, maybe I need to give this a go. So this was originally what I was going to do if I stuck with 4-2-2-2. Stick Eden Hazard up top. You know, we won't have to spend any more money, and we'll be all good. However, if I want to try 4-1-2-1-2, I need another midfielder, and that is going to be Frankie de Jong. I've used him a couple times already, and I think he's really good. And I think he'll be a good box-to-box midfielder with decent defensive ability and obviously really great dribbling and passing. Llorente is going to be my CDM. I need him as a rock to drop between defenders and help me out. Because from all accounts, you can get kind of countered on really easy with the 4-1-2-1-2 if your fullbacks push up. So I need that extra DM to drop in and kind of act like a centre-back sometimes, and you'll see how that is beneficial to me, I guess, in the gameplay part of this video. So this is me setting up some tactics for the 4-1-2-1-2. I ended up not going on balance for defense. I've gone on press after possession loss. So I'm going like full on the high press, which seems to be working on this game. And again, that's probably going to drag players out of position, but hopefully I can deal with it, and hopefully it means that I have the ball a lot more in game. And you can see where everyone's going to play, putting Fati as the cam, and then Ousmane Dembele left striker, and then Iñaki Williams right striker. That's what I'm going to go with. I also unlocked the pitch patterns. I've gone with the circles because it looks a little bit different to what we were using before. But yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. What I really want is to be able to change the colour of the lines. And I guess that will happen at some point as I play more and more games throughout the objective to unlock the next level of stadium. So I complete the goal scorer in Munich SBC. It's good to see that this little animation after the patch has now been sped up. It doesn't look like it's in slow motion anymore. No walkout, but we do get boards. I think it's going to be an inform. It's a Portuguese right back from, is that Braga's badge? I always get it confused. Sorry, guys. But it is Ricardo Esgiao. Don't know. But yeah, him. We also get a Dzeko in there as well. Not the worst pack in the world, and we'll definitely take that from a little SBC. I think a couple of people on my timeline got icons in that pack, including my mate Ches. So GG's to you, but you know, it'd be nice if they could give me an icon at some point on a road to glory. That'd be awesome. And then I played some squad battles off camera to get this rare mega pack. So yeah, essentially you get 4 different 75 plus player packs and then a rare mega pack for, like, when the Silver Stars comes out. We also get the Squad Battles award for reward or objective to complete with the silver players as well, which is just professional Squad Battles. It's not too big of a deal, and it's fairly easy, and it gives you a pack. It's just a little bit like, it's a bit of a time suck really, because it's like 5 games of Squad Battles on professional, but you can do that in just over an hour, so it's not, again, it's just not that big of a deal, but it gives you a nice pack. We get a little 83 Castiles from one of the 75 plus player packs, so that's all right. And he's not a duplicate or anything, so he can just go into the club and chill as an 83. The next one, you don't expect to get anything from these really, and we didn't from most of them, but I'll take a little Castiles. We get a Plia, 80 rated French striker from the Bundesliga, and his club is Mönchengladbach. And then this pack right here, we end up getting ourselves a board. What are we going to get in the pack, though? We're going to get a Spanish goalkeeper from Roma. That's only an 83 Pau Lopez, which kind of sucks. Like, you hope for a little bit better than that in your rare mega pack for grinding out those 5 games of squad battles, but you know what? It's some stuff to go into the club. You can't complain too much. But rare mega packs tend to be not that great. I think this weekend, definitely I'm going to stop at gold 3, unless things are looking good enough to maybe push to gold 1. But I think gold 3, I want to try the mega packs and the rare players pack over the rare mega packs, I think. I want to see if gold 3 really is OP. And this is obviously the squad we will be using. Now, I will be playing some rivals today. I think it's important, and I mentioned this the other day, I think it's fairly important to play some rivals on Thursdays and maybe Fridays before you start your weekend league. Because ideally, you want to be getting a couple of good wins in that, which gives you like a lot of rivals points, so that you can, when you then go to complete your weekend league, you can finish in like rank 2 or rank 1, because, you know, if you do what I did last weekend, which was played 28 games of champs before I played any rivals, and then had one pretty poor result and one alright result, I ended up with 12,300 rivals points, which just about got me rank 3, and I just missed out on rank 2. So this week, I'm going to play these 2 games in this episode, which you'll be able to see goes pretty well for me, gets me a lot of points, and means that I would probably, if I just finished the champs games and stuff, and played like 28 games of champs, I would finish on over 13,000 points, which easily secures me rank number 2 over rank number 3. So yeah, it's just about timing and where you play some games and stuff. And obviously it's important in rivals to try and get goals, and most importantly, like the win as well, because that is really what's going to add those points up. If you win and score 5 goals in rivals and get the win, you get 950 rivals points. And if you win 400-0 in FUT Champs, you get 400 points. However, if you lose 1-0 in Rivals, you will only get like 150 points or something. So, FUT Champs is a really stable way to get 12,000 XP every week. But if you can do a little bit better than that in Rivals before you play some of those games, then you're golden. You're going to end up with a slightly better rank at the end of the week. So we were like 7-1 up here. I couldn't believe how well the front 3 was like linking up as a triangle in the 4-1-2-1-2. But I was noticing that I wasn't the greatest in defense. I also don't have the greatest defense. So I assume that I will concede more this weekend. I've just got to outscore my opponents, all right? So we'll work on that. But I end up winning 7-3. So that's like such a dub for me. That is full 950 points. And, you know, boosting our way up into the 1800s. If we got to 1900 skill rating, we would hit Division 1 and get 50,000 coins. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, because I seem to get to about here and then I lose or I dip. I can't really go that much higher in the 1800s. Hopefully it happens at some point, just so we can get that 50,000. And then ideally we would almost be relegated to Division 4, because that's where we'd get the best rewards combo, because it seems to be the best one. Unless you're getting Div 1 rank 1 and you get an ultimate packs, it seems to be the best if you're in like Div 4. So yeah, I don't know about that. Anyway, I go 1-0 down in this game. I actually managed to defend the sweat attempt, but then I literally like defended the ball straight onto the head of his player, and he ends up going 2-0 up a couple of minutes later, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a little reality check after a 7-goal victory in the last game. But I get a goal back. Iñaki Williams does nice work there to get me back to 2-1. And then some good dribbling again from Iñaki. Manages to... I don't know how that goal really goes in. I don't know if I press the button to shoot, whether the AI shot for me, but like some sort of deflection from Williams ends up sticking the ball in the back of the net. And I get it back to 2-2. But I actually think we're playing better than this guy. I actually think we can come away with the win. Now he gets through again with Iñaki. I mean, that's just smart to cut it back right there. I couldn't really do much. I was trying to like maybe slide tackle or something and get in the way, but it just didn't work out in my favour. Ousmane Dembele then gets to the byline, knocks it across, and that is perfect for Fati to just tap home. We're going to see some more contributions from Ansu Fati, I think, now, because he is more central and obviously in a good position to score some goals and create. And then in the 84th minute, we actually go 4-3 up, and that is how we win the game. So from being behind 1-0, 2-0, and 3-2, we end up winning 4-3 at the end there. So, yeah. That is another big victory because that is a 4-goal win. So I don't know exactly how many points we got. I think it's like 850 or 900 or something. But we'll most definitely take that. And as you can see, I'm at 1,810 Rivals points after 2 games. If that was Champs, that would be at 800 points. So I'm 1,000 ahead of where I was last week at this point in time, which means I would get rank 2 over rank 3. So that's where I wanted to leave it at that point. I feel like I've warmed up with this team, ready to head on into Champs in tomorrow's episode. We'll do like marquee matchups, get some packs and stuff going for you as well. And then, of course, tomorrow will also be a chance for you guys to unlock a double upload. As it is, we're going to call it Supporter Sunday, all right? If you hit me with the like target, you'll get your double upload tomorrow. But yeah, good start from the team so far. Only real complaints is that I am very, very high press, and the defenders go up quite a lot. I might need to set a slightly more defensive tactic if I'm winning a game so that I don't just get countered and scored on, especially with my somewhat weaker defense than we had in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, guys, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. We are shooting for 5,000 likes. That is your target. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I thank you for that. And, of course, come follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Links are down below, everyone. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. Your boy will catch you again tomorrow. Peace.